Hey kids, it's Miss J. So welcome back. We're going to meet in person first, but I wanted to give you a heads up on how to do one of the assignments. In the first week, one of your assignments will be to look at the design process brought to you by PBS Learning Media. It'll be on your mainstream of the Google Classroom. I don't have it shared there yet. I have it held because I'm waiting for everyone to accept their invites to the class. Once everyone accepts their invites, I can copy the assignment to all of you all at once, and it's nice and easy. So when it pops up in your stream, you click on here, Design Process. And you wait a little bit. Okay, and you can ignore all this extra information that we don't care about. Just get into the center here. We're looking at their version of the design process. It's pretty cool. And it's really easy. So hit launch in the middle, and then we're going to look at the steps that they have in their design process. Underneath each step is a little bit of information about a problem, a challenge, and then a video. They're about a minute to 2 minutes long each, and they're really good. They're very well done. They won't waste your time. This one says identify the problem, and it talks about cardboard furniture and what happens with these guys in their IKEA furniture. When you're done watching the video and reading that, you click the arrow on the right, and then you go to brainstorm. The brainstorming section talks about an underwater prosthesis. It's really, really good. You'll like this one. There's design squad teams doing this challenge here. When you're done there, click on design and listen to the video about gravity bites and read this info. So they look at these bikes. They're totally cool. It's only a minute long. You'll be good. After that, they're going to look at the cycle in the design process where they build their prototype, they test it, and then they go back to the drawing board and they say, wait, these few things need to be tweaked or perfected or changed completely. It depends. And in this case, the guy looks at an onion dispenser. When you turn that handle and you get the raw onions on your hot dog or hamburger, it's totally gross, but some people love that. And then the last one is on sharing solutions. And you'll be asked to use this information later, so don't just click through. Plus, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes of your time, so it's really not a lot of time, maybe 10 minutes. The last one is sharing solutions. You're supposed to share your solutions and see how other people think of them and get some ideas to fix them. And this is for a compost lifter, so they're trying to get that stuff up into the contraption. That's all you have to do here. That's pretty easy, right? So after that, you would leave that. When you get back into your Google Classroom, there'll be a Google Doc right here where you submit your actual assignment. And I didn't attach it yet because I'm waiting for everyone to accept, but it looks like this. We'll go to the top. So it's just a Google Doc, and it'll be made for each of you. So you don't have to make a copy, you don't have to make your own, you just fill this in the way it is. It'll be open for you. You add your name right in here. Add your own name. I'll take mine out. Add your own name in there so that I know who you are. First and last name would be great. I have a lot of people with the same first name. So it asks you to identify the problem. And I gave you some suggestions on shortages that I'm seeing on the news when I watch. And I'm looking for your problem to be related to the COVID-19 pandemic. Really want you to stick in there because that's what's happening. That's what's relevant. They're looking for the engineers to fix everything right now. So let's see what we can do. Even if it's just theoretical, you never know. For those suggestions, since a lot of it I put is all on shortages, you could focus on ramping up production to help get it out, to get the equipment out to the people who need it. Or you can look at repurposing or changing out an item or sharing an item or just changing the way we do things. Maybe we don't have to do things the way we normally do. So anything's on the table as long as it's related to helping the COVID pandemic. And I want you to think of it all the way through from what the function of your product is to how it's sterilized, how it's distributed, what the cost would be, is it feasible? If it doesn't actually work, that's okay. We're going to try to figure out why. Is it too expensive? Is it too difficult to make? We'll figure that out. So in the space below, you're going to identify and state the problem that you're trying to solve. So you make up your own problem and whatever you're trying to solve and why it matters, why you thought about it. In step 2, you'll brainstorm. And I want 3 different sources. Google's not a source. So you guys did that a lot on your career. Hey, I looked at Google and there it was. That's not true. Google is a search engine. It brings you to another link. The other link is what we're looking for. And we can get better at this because you guys are in high school. I've seen some of your work for your other classes. You can do better. So give me 3 links. If you're watching the TV and you see something on the TV that's relevant and it's good and you want to use it, go and find that link online because all of these TV stations have their broadcasts online. You just have to find it. Little searching required, but you just have to find it. I want to see exactly where you're talking from. The other link is to be used if it's really good information, not for laziness. So if you have a family member who has first-hand information on the COVID process, they're involved in it some way, and you can actually speak with them and not guess. You have a conversation with them and you have some real information, you could put that in there. The next section is for you to brainstorm. What do you think you're trying to do and what would make sense? What could you do? And it's okay to be crazy here. Years ago, they had a kid who was like totally sick in school on this TV show, and they set it up so he could watch his class from remote. And it was totally science fiction. The kid was peeking through a camera. They set it up so it was like a video conferencing for him, and it was black and white TV back in the day. Absolutely not possible. Science fiction, but that was crazy, right? But now it's like we're all doing it. So go ahead and be crazy. We'll figure it out. Design. Here's the good part. I want you to create a sketch of what your thought process is. You're making a new face mask? Okay, my face mask is going to look like this. Sketch it out, take a picture, you're going to upload it down below. You also have to create a model of your solution. You can either use physical model, where you use stuff around your house, don't go shopping. So use things around your house. You got t-shirts, you got paper, you got Amazon boxes, you got all kinds of stuff. I know you all have paper towel rolls. What is it? Toilet paper rolls, because I don't have any, so you guys must have them. So use things that you can find. Get in that garage, use some stuff. I gave you some ideas to help you just to get you started so you can read through those. If you want to make a 3D model, you do not have to. But if you want to and you like to do that stuff, I know a lot of you are totally into it. There's Onshape and there's Fusion 360, both much smaller programs than Inventor, easier to use, and you can save all your stuff online. So go ahead and try those out if you want to. You could do those instead of a physical model. But that's up to you. So you have to turn in a picture of your sketch in this box. Then you have to build, test, evaluate, and redesign your model. So if you're doing 3D modeling, you also have to make a physical model. We want to see what you came up with. If your 3D model is that good and you want a 3D printer, I took a 3D printer home, send me the link. It's got to be an object file. An STL file is okay, .stl, but you don't have to. So you need to write down the materials you need. So let's say you use fabric from a t-shirt and you're making masks, use elastic from your sneakers or something, whatever you use, hair ties, elastic, whatever you use, put it in there. Tell me, why is it a good idea to keep testing? And 3 words is not acceptable. A full sentence is acceptable. Don't say IDK, because that's how your grade will look. What specific goal are you trying to achieve? And does your product or idea meet that goal? Explain it. Use the box. Type in there if you need more space. You just hit enter. Okay, so that's all you. Fill it in. When you get your model done, I need you to take a picture of it and get it into this. So it'll take a couple days to do this. Take your time with it. Have fun with it. Cereal boxes are great too. I know you're all eating a lot of cereal. Take a picture and copy paste it into there. And then for sharing solutions, this will be a separate activity because each week we'll have a lesson, we'll have a video submission, and then we'll have something else. The shared solution will be the second lesson, which is the video submission. So that'll come up separately in your Google Classroom. And I'm going to ask you those questions. And so you could just read them ahead here. But I'll ask them to you. I'll make a video and I'll say, hey, what problem are you trying to solve? What is your solution? I'll ask you all these questions. And then you'll go on your own video and you'll respond in a video, which is just to me, not to everyone else. Cool beans? You guys can do that, right? Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.